Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Welcome to this series also, the Flutter series. In the last video, we saw that how can we sign up, login or basically login using Flutter Firebase and Google Console. So in this video, we are going to validate our form. So we'll be adding a form key, and that how can we validate it actually, that if the password is short or if the email is not actually an email but a random text. So how can we verify that yes, the email is actually an email and the password meets its requirements, that it should not be less than 6 characters and the email should have at least one @gmail.com or yahoo.com, some things like that, right? So all of this validation we'll be doing it in this video. So right now I am just doing some refactoring of the code while the project is being run. So I just created a new file with the name of login.dart, and we'll move our login class, the stateful class, to our login file. Meanwhile, we'll let the debug APK run on the app. Okay, so app has run successfully here, and we can see the login UI, which is not actually a UI. So that from the previous video. So now we'll locate our text form field. Firstly, we'll be writing the code for email text field, right? So we'll add a command for validator here, which shall be out of our input decoration box. So in the validator, it's basically a function. So we are adding a function for the value which we receive from the text controller, right? So if the value is equal to null, or if the value is empty, so we are validating that the email field should not be empty, right? It should have some sort of text or something. Then we'll return that please enter an email, because the text box is empty. And also for the second validation, we have to give it the reg code, or we can say the regex code for the email, and that I'll give you in description. You have to just copy that from there and you have to paste it in the code, because it's very messy and difficult to actually write it. So if this hash code is not matched with the value we got in the email text controller, then we have to return that our email is not valid, and we should add a valid email. So basically what we are doing is that this regex is making sure that there is at least one @ and .com in our text field, right? So because if we see an email, @ and .com is very common in that. Every email has that. So this should have a match with our value, and if it's not, then we'll return as please enter a valid email. So now we'll come to the password text form field, and we'll add the validation for that. And for again here we'll get a value from the text controller, and if the value is less than 6 characters, then we have to give the error that the password is too short and it's not valid. Okay, it should have been value and not val. And we'll add our exclamation mark there for the null check. It should not be comma, it should be an exclamation mark. We'll change that. And there should be the semicolon after the null statement. Okay, so no errors here. So now we'll start implementing this validation in our text button, that it should be validated when we click our button, right? So in the on pressed function of a text button, we'll add a function here. So our function should be that if the current state of the form key is validated, so it's like that if everything is valid, it's validated, then only we have to execute the function. And what we'll write in that assigning the values of email to the text controller and password to the text controller. We'll move that inside the if block. And now we'll test it out. Let's see. Hot reload. I'll try login, and here you can see that email is not valid because it does not have any @ or .com. Now we'll try adding. Now we leave it empty, and here again you can see that since it's empty, so we have to. It's saying us to enter an email. Now for password we'll see. Okay, for password it's not working. Let's see what's the error. What did we do wrong? Okay, here it should not be in curly braces but actually in the arrow. So we'll change that. We'll remove the curly braces and we'll add the arrow, and the semicolon will be removed. Yes, now it should work. Let's see. And yes, it works. Password is too short, which means it's less than 6 characters. So here we can see that the validation is done, and now similarly you can add many more validations. Basically the concept is this only. So I hope all the doubts were clear, and validation process is easy, not that difficult. So if you are new to the channel, you can subscribe it and obviously give a like to the video. If you have any problems related to validation, then you can put it in the comments, or also DM me to my Instagram handle. The link is in the channel page. And that's it for this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
Take off, I'ma break off from the weak mind.